Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Hoi Lai right now. Hoi Lai Estate in Nam Cheong, Sham Shui Po, Cheung Shawan areas. And here we are at the outside actually. The bus terminus is inside there. You can see all the routes coming in. And we're at one of the random stand actually out here in the middle of the road. It's also part of Hoi Lai Estate bus terminus. But we're going to be taking, yes, this route, 12p. So here's actually for the route number 12, which is a normal service. Full day service going to Tsim Sha Tsui Modi Road. That's full day service. There's one random 12p here. Yes, one service a day, Monday to Friday, one direction only from Nam Cheong Hoi Lai Estate here, go to Hung Hom Station, my local stop. So one direction only. There are no return trips. Only one service a day in the morning at 8:10 in the morning. Yes, right now it's 8 o'clock. The 8 a.m. 12 just departed. And then we're going to take the 12p here to go to Hung Hom Station. Luckily they actually have the Desto. I thought they don't have it, but... So, this service is practically the same path as the number 12, except number 12 just turns into East Tsim Sha Tsui to terminate. And this thing will continue its way to Hung Hom Station. So I really want to actually try it out. Plus I want to see how many people actually uses it to go to Hung Hom Station. Instead of actually just like the number 12. There's an egg behind for the number 12 actually. But we're gonna take this guy. Another MMC, but we have to take it because this is one service a day. So only this guy will do it today. TU1816. Let's get ready. Okay, so there's the number 12 timetable. Absolutely terrible. 20 to 25 minutes per bus. Yeah, terrible. And then weekends is 30 practically. And it's 5 doors 40. 12p is the exact same path. It's just extends a little bit to Hung Hom Station. So it's slightly more expensive. 20 cents more. And one service. 8:10. So that's why. And the app is really funny because it's just one service. So the service is always listed as last bus, which is so funny. Yes, they always list the service as last bus when this is last bus. So, wow, that's terrible frequency. But that guy would depart 10 minutes after the 12p, so that's why there are two buses at the same time earlier on, not in service, drives in here. Of course, by Lai Chi Depot, I don't know what this guy's gonna do after he finished the 12p, but let's do it. Now, this guy also actually, weirdly enough, it doesn't actually terminate at the terminus, Hung Hom Station terminus. It actually stops at the mid-stop for some of the other routes to actually stop at for Hung Hom Station, which is really, really weird. I guess it's better for them to actually don't need to loop the whole loop around to enter the bus terminus. Because this map's actually very weird because it goes to Wing On Plaza and some of the routes actually going to Wing On Plaza will just go straight into Hung Hom Station terminate. This guy will surf my local stop first at Hung Hom South Road and then turn up to Hung Hom Station from that direction. So which is actually kind of weird. No routes actually does that. I mean 8A does that, but no routes come from Tsim Sha Tsui direction and then turns back up to Hung Hom Station. No routes does that. So let's wait for this guy to get ready. There's decent people here going because they're probably just taking to Tsim Sha Tsui. I just want to see how many people take to Hung Hom for real instead of just taking to Tsim Sha Tsui. If they're just taking to Tsim Sha Tsui, why not just make this the number 12? So let's get ready. There's the last bus on there. Nice. And we're departing 8:11 already. My phone is slightly off with the time, but it's like 1 to 2 minutes early ahead. So let's depart. Oh damn, raining. Okay. Now, there are quite a decent amount of people boarded, but all I want to see is how many people going to Hung Hom. The next stop is Banyan Gardens. 下一站是红景台。 Dear passengers, on behalf of KMB Motorbus Company, I would like to welcome you on board our route number 12P to Hung Hom Railway Station. Further announcements will be made as we approach various midway bus stops. It is our pleasure to have you on board, and we wish you a pleasant journey. 各位乘客，欢迎乘坐九龙巴士公司12P 线。本班车将由海丽村开往红磡铁路站，中途将有广播提示各位乘客下车，祝各位旅途愉快。Now this whole path is literally the same as number 12 until Tsim Sha Tsui, so let's just see it. What is that one over there? 240X. That's also a rush hour special. Let's go check that on the app. Yep. What the hell is doing over here? Oh, it's Twist Kwai Hing Station? Oh my gosh. What the hell is this route? Oh my gosh, what is this garbage? It goes to Kwai Hing Station, but it takes freaking Tsim Sha Highway and loop down here and then take the local path all the way over there. What the hell? That's such a weird route. Okay. There's that thing over there, 240X. The next stop is Aquamarine. 下一站是碧海蓝天 which is this fancy area right here. The next stop is Fuchun Street. 下一站是发墙街 Oh, Fuchun Street West, okay. Fuchun Street West. 270B, that's a normal route. So we literally just made a loop. We were over there earlier on. Hoi Lai State started over there. Literally just over there. Because we need to loop around to get back to the correct direction. Now this route doesn't have a return trip, so it doesn't matter. But for number 12, they can just go straight to terminate from this path instead of looping around. A, my local route, just came out from the Hoi Tat bus terminus, which is actually very, very brand new. It's my first time actually seeing it when I drove past earlier on the 702 service, just to take it from Nam Cheong Station over to Hoi Lai State because I don't want to walk. But it's actually very, very brand new and very decent. Pretty huge. Oh, we got 118P coming over. Rush hour special. Via Hang Fa Chun, terminating not inside Hoi Tat, which is the one route that doesn't terminate there. More 118P, 2 in a row. Those are by City Bus though. Where are the ones by KMB? Actually, I think KMB actually probably in charge of the earlier services, and then City Bus will take charge of the last services. Early wake for sure. We can see a decent amount of rush hour specials hopefully, and later on. The next stop is Fuchun Estate. 下一站是富昌村。 And there's the number 12. That's a garbage bus. It's also cursed though, I think. 821 again. Ugh. Ah, of course you have to stop. You're like running so fast. Just go on and run through it. Okay, someone already got off here. Like, what the hell? It's like the most expensive route, except the cross harbor ones. You should take 702 if you just want to come here. Hey, so people are slowly but surely getting off already, which is weird.
The next stop is Metro Harbour View. 下一站是港湾豪庭。
下一站係港灣豪庭。The next stop is Metro Harbour View. 下一站是港灣豪庭。More 118 coming over. That's just a normal 118. It's not a rush hour 118P. Okay, don't know why my phone dropped today, because usually it doesn't drop. Alright, so we're traveling over to Tai Kok Tsui here, where Olympic Station is, and we'll continue our way. We'll hit Jordan, and then we'll go to Tsim Sha Tsui, and then Hung Hom. Now, actually, route number 12 was actually a request like two years ago before I fly to Perth, but just because I need to fly to Perth, that request has to be denied. (914P) More rush hour specials. The next stop is Cheung Street. 下一站是中汇街. Okay, so I didn't record, but earlier on the driver was playing with the doors. I don't know what is wrong with that, but maybe there's something wrong with the doors or anything. He literally just opened the doors there on the road 4 times. The next stop is Olympic Station. 下一站是奥运站.
The next stop is Olympic Station. 下一站是奥运站。请感到请瞧。Please stand the handbrake. 请紧握扶手。
980X. Nice. Rush hour special. And a free upgrade over there, E21D using a city flyer. Which is, what the hell? Alright, let's search that rush hour special, 980X, let's see what it is. Wan Chai Fleming Road, Wu Kai Sha Station. That's a lot of services. That's 10 services. That's probably the 737 or 745 service. That's probably 745 service or 753.
The next stop is Hoi Lai Court. 下一站是海富站。
下一站係海富苑。The next stop is Hoi Fu Court. 下一站是海富苑。Alright, passing for Tai Kok Tsui. At the front is literally Mongkok and also Prince Edward areas. But not going there, passing the back. Oh, it's just another random U-turn that we need to do, and we need to go straight, and it's terrible light systems again. It turns red as soon as we turn screen over here. Alright, Hoi Fu Court is at the front, and then we have Park Avenue, which is right underneath here. Now you can see Park Avenue, but that's actually not a road name, it's actually a freaking housing estate name. Which is really weird. This is Park Avenue. Yes, it's just weird that they name it like that. These are just terminating 52X60 8X into Park Avenue, but then just stop out here, which is really stupid. And also, what the hell is this minibus? KX9408, not too bad. You can see that 688 Desto already swapped back to Hong Shui Kill direction. And here we are. Now the bus is actually very full right now, but probably they're just getting off at Tsim Sha Tsui. All I want to see is anyone uses those two stops inside Hung Hom. My local stop and Hung Hom Station. The Hung Hom Station is technically also my local stop, but it's not my closest stop. The next stop is Charming Garden. 下一站是富荣花园. Now this time he decides to run the red light. Last time he decided to stop. Okay. That's a long line. Oh my gosh.
紧握扶手。
Route 20 has been extended since I filmed it before. I filmed that like 3 years ago. And then that time I was still going to Island Harborview, which is next to Olympic Station, and terminates and started there. But now it has been extended to Hoi Tat Estate, which is next to Hoi Lai. 下一站係金蘇街. The next stop is Kansu Street. 下一站是甘肃街. So West Kowloon campus for Hong Kong Polytechnic University, which is like so far away from the main campus. We got single decker number 10 over there. Single decker. Route number 10 is also miserable. I filmed that thing full journey circular, 1 hour and 40 something minutes. RIP. Going straight would be Yamate. But we're not going straight. If you're going to go straight, you actually need to turn earlier instead of actually going this way. So we're turning right. Okay, the path up to Hung Hom and Cross Harbour Tunnel is jammed all the way here. Wow, that's bad. Oh, just use Eastern Harbour. Just use Western Harbour crossing. What's the point? After the tunnel redirection thing, should you just use? Oh, actually no. Actually, Western Harbour crossing is still $60, isn't it, for rush hours? Wow, this path in here is pretty screwed over here, isn't it? Wow. Okay. Our next is Jordan, close to Austin Station. Oh, just missed the light. Unfortunate. 下一站係渡船街. The next stop is Ferry Street. 下一站是渡船街, which is just at the front over there. The next stop is Wei Cheong Road. 下一站是惠祥道. Now at Wing On Road, we basically also have the 260X that you can actually take to go to Hung Hom Station. 11 here, double deck, electric bus, YT7813 Biati. The next stop is Austin Road. 下一站是克士迪安道。
The next stop is Austin Road. 下一站是科士电道。
Now you can see the app. One direction only to Hung Hom Station. And they also actually weirdly write it out because for the routes normal, it says normal, but that's not normal at all. But usually for the routes, actually they put it on the app. They usually use caps. You see the destinations all in caps for KMB. These are CTBs. That's on green minibus, so that's why they use the how to say it? The freaking lowercase for some of the letters, but randomly for this, you see all of the KMB ones are just caps, and then the CTB and GMBs are random lowercase, but suddenly for 12p is also lowercase. Like, what the hell? Nice, another rush hour special T270 to Modi Road. Yes, T with the prefix T. Oh, that actually means temporary bus route, which is really weird. This is really weird. That one's from Fanling, Cheung State, and there it is, T270. And a 28 randomly. There it is, T270. Which is so weird, I think, that number. Why not just call it 270P or 270 something like that? Yeah, 270, what was that, S or something like that. The next stop is Silver Cord. 下一站是新港中心。Here's the morning Canton Road, absolutely empty. During the middle of the day, you'll see like packed, literally packed in the afternoon and also stuff, and in the evening especially, because it's basically a shopping street with all of the brands around here. Okay, this taxi is like trying his best to actually squeeze through between two buses. Wow, that was pretty cool. Anyone taking from here to Hung Hom Station. Yes, there's someone boarding. Yes, there's someone boarding. Let's see whether he's going to Hung Hom Station. But there's so many people getting off for this T270. Let's cut it out. The next stop is East Tsim Sha Tsui Station. 下一站是尖东站。
下一站是尖东站，请赶马虎槽。2700.
And there's Star Ferry. And Tsim Sha Tsui, basically at the front is Modi Road. Very soon Modi Road, but this is not terminating, so we'll continue our way through. What's this thing driving here? TV4342? Oh, it's the number 6. Now the upper deck is still pretty full, so let's see the patronage going to Hung Hom Station. (224X) rush hour special circular route to Kai Yip. From Kai Yip actually to East Tsim Sha Tsui. Okay, there's also another random brand new route over there that they stuck on there. 237A. Literally just an awkward sticker stuck on there. That's so stupid. Let's check it out. Tsim Sha Tsui East Modi Road Express from Kwai Shing Central. Okay, that's the last route that we filmed. 34. 下站係永安廣場. The next stop is Wing On Plaza. 下一站是永安廣場. Now this is where we split off with the 12. 12 will terminate right there. That's Modi Road bus terminus. The 12 just turns in right away. Not here at the front. The bus only lane entrance to the bus terminus, but we're not going to terminate. We'll go to Hung Hom Station. Oh please, freaking hell. This stupid thing at the front. Maybe not the bus, maybe the car at the front. I saw another car at the front. So number 12 returns right here. This is where it terminates. Inside, this is the path for it to turn in. It goes right in. But here's the Wing On Plaza stop, which is just right outside of the bus terminus. So it's basically the same stop technically. It's just not inside the terminus. Okay, that's like the whole bus cleared off for the upper deck. One more person at the back. Hung Hom Nam Do. The next stop is Hung Hom South Road. 下一站是红磡南道. That's the awkward spot right here. Because no buses actually do this. It goes from here, turns on the Hung Hom South Road, and it goes back up to Hung Hom Station. And easy film. I'll go back home after that. Yep, just go straight back home. Usually if I get off at Hung Hom South Road and just walk back like within 3 minutes, I can go back home. But when I get off at Hung Hom Station, which Hung Hom Station is just right here, but it needs to make a big loop around. It can just drive right into Hung Hom Station from here, but it will serve Hung Hom South Road a little bit before going back up, which is kind of funny. Okay, no one pressing the bell. I don't blame anyone like that, but I don't blame actually that, because literally there shouldn't be any point to actually get off at Hung Hom South Road right now. That's the path over there to go to Hung Hom Station. No one there. 260X going. '85S rush hour special. Nice. No one on it. What the hell? That's a rush hour special version of the 85X, which is just pretty similar. $8p special just to Hankow Road. So 8p is a normal route, but 8p special going to Hankow Road is one of the rare ones. And here's my local street, literally local street here. And local stop Hung Hom South Road is at the front. Yep. No one is pressing the bell. Now there are some of the sayings for enthusiasts online saying for some of these one service a day rush hour specials, if you don't go find them, they won't find you. That's the saying. That's one of the sayings that actually rush hour specials for enthusiasts. If you don't go find these rush hour specials, they won't come to see you. So it's not like randomly if you get out from your house, you can actually see some of the rush hour specials. Not like that. Okay, no one is taking. This is just one more stop, so no one's there, no one getting off. That's the one and only stop, no one get off. Next stop, Hung Hom Dam. The next stop is Hung Hom Station. 下一站是红磡站。
The next stop is Hung Hom Station.
These designs are absolutely the worst. This light was green the entire time earlier when we were red, and then as soon as we turned green, this thing turns red. What? And up the bridge ends Hung Hom Station. Honestly, it's not bad, but the thing is, this is a route that actually meant to get you to actually for commuting instead of like getting me back home. So that's why technically this is actually not a useful route if you just want to take it to go to home to go back home. This is stupid. No one will do that. It's just for you to get out. Extra service to get you to commute in the morning. So that's why there are no return service back, because it's pretty pointless in my opinion. It's just for more services going to Tsim Sha Tsui. And let's see whether this guy's going to go to the real stop to terminate instead of just terminating here. Okay, looks like he's just going to actually drop us off here, which is unfortunate because this is not his stop. He technically needs to drop off over there, but he decides to drop off us right here, which is better. A little late on the desk though. He switched it off already, son of a... What I want to say is, no one gets off at Hung Hom Station. Yes, no one. I guess one other person got off at Hung Hom Station. One other person, just one. Yes, just one. No one else got off at Hung Hom Station. Like, what the hell? What's the point of this service? No one is getting off at Hung Hom. Literally just two people. If I'm not taking it, only one getting off at Hung Hom Station. Like, what the hell? So what's the point of actually having this route? If you're not actually having this to go to Hung Hom, literally you can just do a 12. Literally just get one extra service of a route number 12 to actually just do that and replaces this thing. This thing is pointless. No one uses it to go to Hung Hom, so what's the point? Why not just do an extra service for route number 12 and just call that there? Everyone just got off at Tsim Sha Tsui already, literally. But there it goes. Now he is meant to actually stop over there where that number 8 is over there now. But he decided to stop here. I guess it's actually better because he can just drive right out now. Yep, he's done for the day. He's gonna do something else now. But here we are back at my Hung Hom Station, local stop. And yeah, happy to be back here. That's a pretty fun route and I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications when I post. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on this video up top and I'll see you guys next time.